Hello everyone, welcome back to Symphony of War. And we are at chapter 20 here. I would suspect we're getting to the latter half of the game at the very least. I'm not sure how long it actually is, but I know there's at least 25 chapters. I don't know how much more after that there is, but I did a little tiny bit of reorganizing of my army here. So I've added our Golden Samurai to her squad. So they have a little bit more punch. Once I get a little bit more capacity, you can probably fill out the last 9th slot. But they were very tanky, but they just were not quite doing enough damage. And this also gives us some versatility against archers that rain down on this squad. Now we can at least fire back. So that'll help quite a bit, especially with morale. And then I've moved our Valkyries over to here into Lysander's squad. So he's a little more bulk and still got some decent damage. He's 18,000 strength. They're 34,000, and my dragon squad is 23,000 strength. The rest are, I believe, the same as what you saw last time. I might have made some slight equipment changes, but other than that, we also made, importantly, Diana now has 8 speed because the bulwark makes him slower, or no, the shell fragment makes him slower. Then the boots of tyranny gives them +2. So that's interesting. All right, let's deploy. Chapter 20, Wild Card. That's a lot of units. Heard about this place. These lava tubes will pull one over on you when you least expect it. Best to avoid the hot spots on the ground. Oh, they're finally having terrain stuff. Well, best to avoid adventuring in a volcano, but you kiddos are too brave for your own good. I do not remember why we're going into a volcano, but oh my goodness. Oh, they got samurai of their own over here. Neat. Lots of archers. Okay, what's our mission info first? I have to just reach the stone gate. Challenge mission, avoid taking hazard damage from lava. So just do not take hazard damage. So I assume these tiles will turn into lava or will hurt us if we stand on them. This is, we have to escape over here. There's a lot of chests. A chest on high ground. Chests over here, chests over here. This is going to be a royal nightmare. All right, let's get Diana out. So Diana's going to charge in and just try and draw as much fire as possible. And I'm probably going to keep everybody else back. Or we can help out a little bit, I suppose. All right, I'm going to want Jules. Fire from range. Well, I'm just going to want everybody anyways. Just load them out and then move them around. Giving us a lot of deployment slots, which we can almost actually fill out for once. So let's make sure we too will go forward. Do this. I do need people to split off and get chests. Stefan is definitely better for getting treasure, typically. Dude, I'm gonna have to split up all over the place. So who do I think can take on these squads? They're at most 7,500. They will get arrows rained on them from the top. Is there a turn limit? 11 turns. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get every chest. I don't think so, but you never know. Oh, they do have target characters there. Spread all over the place, too. Well, is there any other squad to deploy? I think that's everybody. Yeah. Okay, we're good. All right, let's just see how this goes. We'll wing it. I don't want to sit there for 5 minutes trying to figure out the optimal play or what have you. All right. We do start out with less morale, but now I know we don't have artillery. We don't have like a really good artillery squad, which would make pretty good work. in situations like this, but I just don't have the resources to promote into that kind of position. I'm just gonna have her sit right there, probably. Problem is, if I bring other people forward, they're gonna also get attacked.
Stay strong, everyone.
I'll have someone else probably stand here just to block.
Time to end this.
So I can probably do this. Attack aggressively. Yeah, but we need like the gunpowder resource in order to upgrade. We have a bunch of crossbowmen in a squad here somewhere. This squad, Lena squad. I've got one artillery guy in there. The other three I would like to turn into artillery eventually. I just can't.
For my people,
it would be great if I could,
my
but alas. They're not going to surrender, so I'm just going to attack. We have dragons. Feels loud to me today. Could just be dragons are loud, which, you know, it's fair. I don't even remember what shock and awe does, but hey.
It must be done.
Can't quite reach up there.
Battle formations.
Oh, he's technically got a ranged attack now, which makes it a little hard to determine.
Command me.
So I'll just send these guys over here and maybe... I really don't want to take extra... Nah, we'll just do normal attack. I don't want to be taking 35% more damage. Those spearmen would have hurt. I don't know what determines whether my dragoons get to fire a second time or not. I just don't. He won't move. He's one of the ones that are rooted in place.
Oh,
But I can probably... But if I do that, I'm going to get shelled by this guy. Actually, this squad is pretty good against arrows.
See this one coming.
Let me just check if I can force them to surrender. Low chance. I think we can still wipe them out. Yes. In fact, we killed their support as well. Works for me. Don't stand on the fire. Classic. I cannot reach. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, there's nothing to shoot there anyway, so.
Awaiting your order.
He's the only other one that's kind of strong. They could. Oh yeah, I wanted someone to stand
Break their
here.
resolve.
swift as wind, strike like fire.
And I'm just gonna need some extra dudes on the right-hand side, just to try and grab extra stuff or potentially heal, that kind of stuff.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Basically just raw action economy rather than anything else.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not. She acts all tough and she's in like a garbage squad, but you know. Oh, I lost two. Lysander. Please, sir. He had two Valkyries, but they weren't golden or anything. But still, those are third class tier 3 units. He's shaking. That's not great. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't see this person, that's why. I can technically heal them. Technically. Eventually, at some point.
Sensing prey.
I must stay strong.
But we will wait to do that. Yes, I had more important things to do. Like, oh, these pesky archers. And my main character does have to go north to actually win the mission, so I can't have them go off the side path and then go all the way back. It'll be too expensive. So they're gonna have to actually retreat and go back to the middle here.
A paladin never.
Following Diana. Alright, what do we got? Someone else could kill this guy. That would be awesome.
How can I help, my lord?
Which I think we can. By doing this. All right, works for me. Then she can go through like this. Attack. Hopefully we can wipe out most of them before they shoot us back. Not bad. That gets us morale up, and then I can canto over to here. Where I'm going to get attacked by dragons, huh? Well, she's actually going to do pretty good against dragons. It's these other dudes I'm a little concerned about. The guns. Only a little bit, so. And only one of them will really be able to shoot us. Whoever goes first. Because they're going to mob around us. Need someone to take this out. Can you force surrender on them? High chance, yes. Excellent. Now these archers... I can shoot. I've got 7,000 strength. They've got 6,000 strength, but I shoot first. I think I just attack normally. If they had been multiple artillery, we would have just killed them instantly, but fortunately, it's not.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Can do now, though, is heal.
The army is ready.
The army is ready. I should have made them surrender. Whoops. -2 captives. Let's see. What do they got?
I love this.
Well,
part.
let's see how well he does. I want a target leader. I don't think there's really a need to. I think I can just attack aggressively. Got to redouble their strength. Or threat, I should say. And we're quite resistant to archers. Kind of. We have shields. And a dragon. It's gonna be curious how well we actually handle
Victory for Embor.
fighting against dragons. We're gonna find out how Diana does in a bit. Why did I do aggressive? I have no reason to do aggressive. That's fine. Oh, he does move. They have spears. It's not typically good for our survivability as in completely mounted force. Let's get these guys some XP. Okay, is that a good idea? Can this guy move? He cannot move. He could move forward and then attack down here if I do that. If he attacks these guys, that's actually fine because I don't care about them. They're really just here as XP fodder. If they survive, great. They'll get to level up and become better classes. If they die, then whatever. It's no skin off my back. I'm gonna need units to run around here, catch all these. I'm gonna need some to go this way. Okay, I think I can just walk. I could block with these guys because they won't get destroyed by this squad. Hopefully. Might even be able to force these guys to surrender. I could just attack and get the heal instead. Combat healing. I think that's what I'll do. I don't know if we actually gained any health overall doing that. That should keep Yaramir safe. They might also just shoot down off the ledge with the samurai because they have bows. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's really bad. That's also not great. We have permadeath on, so we do just lose those units forever. All right, let's see how this goes. Uh-oh, lost a golden. We're fearful, so we're taking extra damage now. At least I think that's how that works. I don't know if the game actually explained how morale affects your performance, but at least only 2 of them can attack us. So of the units that died, I only have 2 revives. Definitely want to revive hers. Lysanders would probably be second most important. These crossbowmen and stuff, I mean, while I was hoping they would be able to come artillery, it just doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen.
The battle lies before me.
There's no way down over here, fortunately. I can't reach to do that.
Ready.
Does this let me attack? Oh, it does. I can attack from high. I can use high ground to my advantage. It's only turn 3. I've got a lot of turns.
For my homeland.
All right, let's see what dragon versus dragon does. Pretty good. If I were to do this mission again, I think I'd just send our dragons forward instead of Diana.
Repent before the
Funny
righteous.
enough. Can I cause them to surrender? Nope, no chance of that. None whatsoever, huh? Oh, I should have done the top one and then she could have moved forward, but too late now. Still have her block. Now she will get mobbed. I need to kill these guys. They're kind of annoying. Should in theory be pretty good against these. Don't think we're gonna kill them, but he also won't take very much damage. Oh, actually, he took way more damage than I thought he would. Guess it was the gun. They didn't have any guns. How did he take so much damage? He's got a gigantic shield and armor. He looks so much tankier than he is. Well, shit.
We will always find a way.
I wanted to rain arrows down on those guys, but
Battle formations.
Hmm. Well, losses are to be expected. Actually, let's go this way. All right, let's see. Let's attack very aggressively, kill them as soon as possible. If they stab us, it's going to be bad either way. Oh my gosh, they just went for the leader, huh? Yeah, I don't know why the dragons don't fire a second time. Feels weird.
What's our next tactic?
Can't reach.
Await your orders.
You can help out here. So you just force surrender. There we go. So I do need to kill these preferably.
Stay strong, everyone.
Going on high ground so that I don't take negatives, but should be able to wipe them out. There we go. I think free action when enemies get down to like less than 25% HP is such a tight design. I think that's really good, actually. What I can do is actually run you away. Will you attack? You will. Okay. Wait. Go over here. This is on high ground, so I can actually just grab the treasure for free.
Here comes
And then she can block this path. Ow. These units are so weak. Maybe I should swap these? I don't know. Because the idea was protect the healer with the shield guys, but doesn't necessarily work out super well.
Getting real thirsty here.
Grab the treasure. Do I need to heal? Could use a little heal. Safety heal. This guy doesn't move. This guy does, but do I have a healer? I do not. That's unfortunate. If he dies, we're gonna have to reset. He's not a story character, so he's allowed to die. So I might do this as bait and see if they just shoot across through it instead. Okay, that's good. I was over here on the left. This should be fine. Oh my goodness. Whole squad of assassins have a lot of oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine with me. Also good. Oh, that's scary. Dragons are indeed scary. I don't even know who was fighting that last one. All right. We can get a lot of health back by just attacking. Doesn't really matter who. Huh?
Never surrenders.
Does this guy move? Neither of these move. Okay.
Donar be with us.
I do need to clear the way. And those aren't a problem anymore, so. Just normal attack so we don't take extra damage or anything. Will I heal at all? There we go. Good enough. Threat's essentially been neutered. I need you to be running all the way around. They have like nothing.
Time to end this.
Here I can go and help out kill some of this stuff. Aggressively attack. Free actions that I don't need. And then he can run back next turn to shoot this. That'll give these guys time to get over there and maybe finish it off.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Well, let's force surrender on this. And you're basically out of commission, but you won't take any damage back, so free shot. One single crossbowman. Sole survivor.
Break their
And
resolve.
you probably won't die to them, so I can probably force surrender on this. Oh. Now,
Oh, sorry.
how am I going to get past this if I don't have range attacks over here? I guess I could just go through the middle and then go right. Because I don't actually need to kill these guys.
Bet you didn't see this one coming.
It must be done.
Sure to heal. All right. I guess that's all I got. Making good overall time, I think, in terms of turns taken. Great. Really, all I have to do is march my units forward, then march over here.
How can I help, my lord?
All right. Max range, aggressive. Fire will. Damn. No free actions, though. Would have been nice. Back. Crossbowman. Singular crossbowman. Dude, losing her is actually kind of sucky, but oh well. What can you do? You can definitely tank a hit against two assassins.
The time to act is now.
Command me.
Let us go this way. And we can we'll get attacked by him, but we should be fine, right? In theory, smile. If not, well then, oops, I messed up. Do I want to wait for? There's no way to wait.
Where am I needed?
Let's start clearing it out. This is a problem. They got a lot of guns. We do need to attack them first, and then probably run away. When all the bullets land on the same target, they can take just about anybody down. When they spread them out, it's not so bad, but that, because he won't actually chase us. I do need someone up here to get these chests. Well, I guess that'll be her job.
I'm just getting started.
We got Catman's to get these two. She will grab these two. Both will take about 3 turns to do. That'll bring us to turn 8 of 11.
I love this part.
I love this part. Oh, I can kill this guy. He won't be able to get to that choke point because if we stand on the fire tile, we'll lose out on the S rank. And I don't have any of the artifacts equipped to ignore terrain damage.
The army is ready.
Who would I?
Battle
I'd
formation.
rather Yarmir take the brunt of that. They're both about the same strength right now. Our backline's a little more squishy here, but I can't really do anything about it anyways.
Awaiting your orders.
And if I put them both in range, then what will happen is you'll just target whichever one they'll do more damage to. So if I am wrong about the 50-50, then I'd just be hurting myself. If I'm right about the 50-50, then it wouldn't have mattered anyways, because he would have still killed units. I lost Dragoon. That's pretty bad.
For my
It's
people,
not great.
for my homeland. A paladin never surrenders.
Gonna keep smashing my way through this. I think the priority now is actually to revive this Golden Valkyrie and that Dragoon, I think, is the play. Can I get close enough? I'm one tile away. Can you clean this up? Probably not.
Victory for Embor.
Probably has to be you.
Give me strength.
Well, good luck, team. Okay. And he doesn't need to be the one to get the chest. Since he's going to want to be able to be revived, I'm going to bring him over here.
The army is ready.
And I'll have you kill that stuff. Now, next question. Okay, he's going to go here. He'll over turn 7 and 8, grab those chests.
We will always find a
And
way.
you
Ready
will
or
do the
not.
same for these two chests on 7 and 8.
The battle lies
And
before
we'll bring Shrike up here. Shrike at the beginning of turn 7 will revive here. Oh, wait, I can't do 2 different squads. I can't split them, so it'll take a little while, but it's okay. I can do 1 heal on somebody. And you're kind of just useless right now.
Getting real thirsty here.
Go to the high ground to attack this guy. Ah. Suppose that works well. It's just the dragon that gets to attack, but it's better than nothing.
Stay strong, everyone.
Let's bring our archer around. And honestly, I guess her, but won't be a lot of use for it. I'm attacking back up the hill. Oh, the hill for us is great. The cliffside.
The time
All right, so I want to go here. I want to revive the most important one. May as well heal. And charge in. We will let's attack aggressively. If I lose another one, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, but nah, there's no way. We're good. Oh, you live with 9 health. Wait. Nice. Finished him off. Alright. Get him next turn. Which I can get him this turn.
Done.
Aramir, you're not doing anything right now. I could have, of course, surrendered. But we're war criminals at this point. We don't take survivors. Probably. So I can win next turn if I really want to, but we obviously want to spend an extra turn to grab loot. Actually, we might not even need to.
Battle formations.
Spend an extra. Well, I want to spend an extra turn to revive. And I can even try a third turn just to see if.
Time to end this.
See if we can get a third revive. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Bet you didn't see this
I
one
love
coming.
this part.
Attack. Breathe fire down upon them. Well, there's one less unit to deal with. And I don't think you can really do much of anything, so join us. Someone hasn't gone, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's make sure to grab the treasure. I've not even been paying attention to what we've been picking up from these treasure chests, but I'm sure they're all glorious.
Ready.
Okay, let's see. Revive. You. May as well use our heals for this turn as well, even though we don't really need to.
For my people.
So I'm
For my
curious,
homeland.
who else really wants a heal or someone to be rezzed? Res our leader, perhaps, or our artillery dude, or one of these, perhaps. One of the Valkyries is probably the smartest
Real
choice.
thirsty here.
I should have done aggressive. Doesn't really matter. Reaction that you don't need. Glorious.
How can I help, my lord?
I mean, there's really no point to anybody else moving, but
Repent before the righteous.
yeah. We have to turn 11. Let's see.
Awaiting your orders.
I think I can revive one more time. I sure can, actually. So I get 3 total revives over 3 turns. And hopefully that's still in range. Oh, it's not. I'm going to spend 2 turns to... Let's get out of here unless I shuffle. Can't shuffle. You can shuffle.
Command me.
You cannot shuffle. You can shuffle. Get him closer, 1 square at a time.
Paladin never surrenders.
There's really no point in healing, but okay. We're down 1 Valkyrie. This almost entirely this squad, and that's about it.
Sorry. Did you need something?
1 spear dude. Which is honestly not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, this is kind of bad, but, you know, it could be worse.
Before me.
Chapter complete. Got all the key squads. Got some surrenders. S rank and faction rank out. Looks like our thieves found their hiding spot. There it is. There's Magnus something. Something Magnus. Better keep your eyes open. Then blink us out if things go sideways. Blink us out, huh? Do we like blink is not a spell we have. Just mean grab us and run, I guess. We need the book. Oh, hi. That's not what I expected to happen. Why the heavens? Isn't that crazy mates that gave us such trouble before? Beatrix? And apparently one of the Nephilim. Does that mean she'll be converted to our side? Or are we gonna have to fight her? We just revived her. Death is nothing to us anymore. Am I dead? It is Beatrix. Just about. Well, you'll be fine. Splendid. Looks like those Imperial goons couldn't get the best of me after all. I do suppose I owe you a thank you. How about an apology? You know, for stealing our property. Oh, that belonged to you. Goodness. Had I known I was dealing with such lovely specimens, I would have just asked nicely. It's Beatrix Pendergast. Pendergast? As in Edmund Pendergast? That's the one, darling. Edmund's little princess. Interesting. I wonder what someone from such a family would be doing out here. Beatrix, you must come with us. You're one of the ancient avatars of Donair, reborn into our world. Just wait a minute, how did you... Aha, of course, you pulled me from the brink. Signature move of Donair himself. Well, well, he likes to just, dip her in the sauce a little bit and then eat her, Well, well, fancy meeting you here 1,000 years later. And you, the gigantic paladin, inheritor of Galzus' legacy, no doubt. Eaten any good books lately? Beatrix, the Nephilim are destined to reunite and fight Xanatos in the final battle. It is written in the prophecy, which is this far come true. So that means, if you're a Nephilim, you must side with us, because old text said you should. But you still have free will, so you don't actually have to. You could just attack us right now if you wanted. If you don't like prophecies, take a look. All but one Nephilim avatar is standing in this room. We have much to discuss. Let's head back to Embor. Why do you think she's so gonna eagerly join us? She was gleefully slaughtering her men with fire. Just why should Beatrix Pendergast comply with the likes of you? Mm-hmm. I have an army, and you owe me one. What? I always did love it in Embor. What? What with the year-round bone-chilling winter, the endless featureless fields, the bland, lard-based cuisine. Yes, what a lovely destination. After you. Don't think she really means that. Embor Palace, throne room. She's just gonna attack whoever's in... Well, I guess if she was gonna just try and assassinate someone, that would have been a better spot to do it. So maybe she is joining us? You lovelies found me at the shrine in pursuit of my divine weapon. You see, as the legend goes, the original Nephilim sealed away their weapons after defeating Xanatos and spread them throughout the world. If she's a Nephilim, does that mean her father is also a Nephilim? Surely it's hereditary? I have no idea how this works. Then the temple decided, like many things, to keep this a secret. No need to fuss. You're in for a treat. Heard about your little divine intervention on Mount Potato. Well, you haven't yet tasted power. Oh, well, we have. Donair's power. These weapons will unlock every bit of your potential. We're getting new loot. There's the magic of Cyrene at Mount Karnak. Way up there, okay. Balmug, the divine greatsword of Ishtar. Sandraka City. Valor, the gauntlet of Galzus, a gray wind peak belonging to our paladin of prolific proportions here. Sky render underneath the royal palace at Sayuna. I suppose the heavens have chosen the poorly dressed rogue to carry this torch, eh? Congratulations. At least I'm decently clothed. If you say so. Last and certainly not least, Light Fury, the sword of Donair, which dealt the final blow to Xanatos, piercing the demon's heart. Of course, this one's at the Imperial capital. This one belongs in your hands, Shrike. You holding Light Fury would be the closest any of us mere mortals can get to sitting down and having tea with Donair himself. 2 are already found. Mine and Balmug. Wielded by the Black Knight you darlings refer to as the Hand of Xanatos. But 3 are still right for the picking. Okay, so if we have a chapter for each of those, that brings us to chapter 23 finished. Then chapter 24 and 25 for finishing the game. Maybe. I'm not sure. And if they get their hands on these weapons, then you'll be in a bind, won't you? Beatrix, how exactly do you know all this? I have a feeling you'd ask, so full of curiosity this one. I take it you've become acquainted with the followers of Xanatos, right? So she stole the map of these things from the guy that deciphered them for evil guys that we're fighting against. And now she's helping us. Maybe she was, I don't know. No, maybe she's just a psychopath that just likes to fight and doesn't care whose side she's on. We have. Oh, I know. You are a real thorn in their side, Avatar of Donair. Or as they would say, the false one. Once they found out I'm one of the Nephilim, they tried to make me one of them. Odd. I figured they would prefer just to kill me off. That's what happens when you fly too close to the sun. You get burnt, and I burned them quite handily. Stole all the secrets I could, and left to find my destiny. The magic of Cyrene. Here you are, falling into our lap. Seems a bit convenient for my taste. We live in a time of fate. So the enemy wanted to make use of her because they knew she was Nephilim. And then she was like, yeah, I don't like being used. I'm going to defect to the other side that are also Nephilim like me. Which, okay, fair, I guess. It is so hard to believe that we Nephilim would find each other. Is it so? Either way, you're Nephilim and we fight together. Just don't disappoint us, Beatrix. You gotta admit. Would you say that to a new ally you just defected to your side? And you found out as part of the prophecy that you're part of? Just don't disappoint us. I don't know, that doesn't seem like the greatest thing to say to them. Gotta admit, we did not get off on the right foot. Oh pish, bygones and all that. I just love burning people. I do wonder what, besides favor with the heavens, do I have to gain by lending you my considerable power? All I can offer you is a target-rich environment. That's my final offer. You're really leaning into her being a psychopath. And don't pretend that's not exactly what you want. Touche, Avatar Donaire. She accepts. Okay. Okay. Sure. I suppose it's not the deepest character ever, but they only have so long to develop her, so roll with the traits she has. The success of the Nephilim army has awoken the sleeping hearts of the people of Tanra. Of this place. They are finding the courage to fight to restore their freedom. But the forces of the Empire are still quite powerful, and will crush any new resistance that might organize. We still don't know what happened to the male MC, main character. When we didn't play at the start. The translated scrolls of the Historium Magnus point to a Nephilim shrine, the Grey Wind Peak in Sandraka continent. The translated scrolls of the Historium Magnus point... Oh, sorry. Seeking both to weaken the Empire here and to unlock the power of the shrine, Shrike's army establishes a base in Sandraka district. So here. Or here? Conquering the local Imperial army based on the port city of Crestmore, okay, would be a straightforward task. However, an old but all too familiar enemy makes itself known. Dun dun dun. I've got something important for you. What the hell's this? The deploy option has changed. Oh, I get to pick where I go now. Okay. Now, since you have access to more of the country, there are side quests available. Let's see. After selecting deploy, we'll be given the option of continuing to the next chapter in our fight or completing any one of the side quests. These are optional and can be completed in any order as long as they're available. We need everybody's strength we can gather for this fight. So let's get these done. Okay, interesting. So if I click on deploy, so I can continue the main story, and then there's 5 side stories, huh? Why do they call them guidance chapters? All right, Beatrix. Yeah, they become friends. Congratulations. So much to ask you. Ask away. I'll talk as much as I'm not bored. You're the Pendergast family. Yes, we've already talked about this. Must stand to inherit untold riches. Well, I do deserve all the world's riches, but that doesn't mean the old man's going to bequeath his fortune solely to me. He's got an army of socio-fans, psycho-fans, looking to take a bite out of his empire at all times. Guess we'll see when that cold ancient heart of his finally goes out. Not close with your father. Okay. All right. Rewards, huzzah. I don't need their family history, personally. I've got a lot of arena stuff to do. I've got quite a bit of money now. We might be able to make... Well, I was going to say we might be able to make... catapults. or not catapults, artillery, but I kind of just lost all our catapult. Or why am I calling them catapults? Artillery. Clearly cannons. One of these guys can upgrade. Yes. So I can make cannons. I need their healer to stay a healer. Okay, there's some people that can upgrade, but I don't have the resources for it, apparently. Oh yeah, I don't have light thingamajigs. Could trade for them. So let's look at Beatrice's stats quickly. 66 magic. She is 6,600 threat on her own. You know, when we fought her, she had 999 health. Now she joined our club and, of course, has half that. Beatrix is not affected by morale of her squad. Gain max HP equal to 100% of magic. So the more magic we give her, the more HP she gets. That's kind of neat. I definitely have some leave. Well, I got one. Now she'll have 69 magic. Her leadership score is not very good, to be honest. I'm going to give her this, though. I could level her up a bunch if I wanted to. I've got 24 of these? Well, the highest level we have is 30, so that's just max I can get people. I could be leveling up a whole squad to 30 with that many. Holy crap. She's got lightning, which gives us plus leadership. That's probably fine. Silver tongue, treasure hunter, tundra wire. What would be really good for her to have? Well, let's go to the market first and see what we can buy. So for recruits, Oscar, level 35. My highest is 30, then that's might be under leveled here. What do you got for trader? Leader gets extra turn, followers deal 25% less damage. Oh yeah, we've seen that before. Focus cunning greatly reduces chance to be critically hit. Another blood staff. I already have one that I'm not really using. Obsidian. The light. What? Bye. Bye. Unassuming is always useful. Use. We got so much armor. We should probably, or iron. I should probably exchange the iron. I can only exchange it for the other. I've got so much of all of this. I don't need it. So I can trade these in for like more lower tier arenas. That's interesting, but I don't know why necessarily would want to, unless maybe you are too weak to be able to do the higher ones. You wanted to do the lower ones, then maybe, but hold on. Do I want any of these recruits? Leadership is kind of terrible on everyone except for him. I don't really care about the ranger. All right, Beatrix. Let's give you another Medal of Valor. Let's I would reduce your strength, but you don't care about your skill. Would go down a bit. But more importantly, you get more leadership. Cold-blooded. Plus 25% damage to already damaged enemies. Which might actually be good, because she'll probably be casting magic that takes like 2 turns to do. So then... yeah, I mean... that doesn't seem like a terrible choice. I'm assuming she still has her big explosion fire magic. Okay, let's give her the blood staff. I mean, that's plus 16 magic, gives her HP back. But less than what so it's not as big of a penalty, but more offense, so it's probably worth it. It's like chill on the enemy squad. Oh, Lysander has that. Let's see. Get enemy surrender if I was Hero battle armor. Nobody's using this? I'm surprised. Actually gives you cap. Oh, it's like the banner. It also gives you armor instead. Grandmaster spellbook. Magic skill. That reduces your armor. Maybe. All right. So she would want mages almost certainly in her squad because I'm giving her blood staff and such. Let me go to the marketplace. Let's see if we can buy some mages. It's expensive, but let's go back to her army and we will give her fresh recruits. She will know to get killed. I can actually fit one more in if I want to. Marketplace. Might have been able to steal one from another squad. I don't even know if I have any. They're still alive. Alright, so if I do this. And let's move her to the front. Let's do it like this maybe. And then, if I use item on these guys, which one's the strongest? Looks like this guy. But dark. A lot of plus magic already. So if I level him up, it was already level 28. I'm not gonna be able to level him up that much. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. Now we are gonna have to be careful that these guys don't get attacked because they are very squishy. Who is the next strongest of those? This guy, probably. Let's give him the Dark Affinity. And strongest one here. Let's give him less unassuming, so he gets targeted less. And then this guy as well. Since they are the two most promising. Don't want those. Those are fine. Their threat went down when I made them dark, I think. Oh crap. Did I do this right? Oh, I gave it to the unassuming to the wrong person. I'm supposed to give it to this person. Well, too late now. Deal 20% more damage, take 20% less damage of covering the squad leader. Don't care about that. Alright. You cannot be critical hit. You got 69 HP? That's so little. Oh my gosh. Because I made them dark. Aligned. That's mildly. And the blood staff. That was mildly terrifying. Mildly. Squad's still only 11,000. Who would... Is this smart? I feel like I should split these guys up a little bit. Move them to a different squad. And give these guys maybe some front line to work with. I mean, they're not terribly powerful either, but... A solitary... Thriving spearman. We'll try that. Who knows? Or I could just put her into a better squad. Oh no, she has to be her own squad. I could give her a dragon. Take it away from Stefan. I mean, Stefan's squad is fine. Doesn't super excel at anything. Got Drulet. Oh yeah, we got Drulet. I'm gonna disband his squad. Go back to her. And add... Where is he? Boom. There you go. I go... This guy's squad is also pretty trash. This guy here needs make him imposing. We'll get targeted more. He's supposed to be tanky. Supposed to be. It doesn't really happen that way, but this is pretty jank. Okay, what about me? Nothing really much I can do there. This seems fine for the most part. Can't add any more. Yet. You guys do have space for war. I put you in here. Oh, crap. I didn't want to back up twice. If I change your class, can you become a cannon? You can. All right. Then let's use some items on you. How about when? I don't really have very good stuff. I can level them up a bunch. There we go. What about you guys? Well, 30, well, 30, well, 29. So you're like halfway there already. Well, you guys, 14,000, 17,000. Okay. Can I do anything to make him have more leadership? Level him up a couple times. Didn't affect his leadership at all. Lightning gives plus skill minus loyalty. Fire gives plus loyalty. It's currently water, which is I don't remember what water does. I don't. I think it's I want to say it's plus magic, which is obviously terrible for him. I do lightning, what happens? It gives more skill, more strength, less health. But, I mean, that's just kind of a straight upgrade. What about the rest of his squad here? They've got lots of probably fine. I do have like so many random squads. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this after we go to our tech tree. I'll do it between episodes. Iron G blast horses all for far more efficient pro-cycling materials. -1 iron and obsidian cost for all units. Okay. Dragons and the light cavalry type. I'm a fan. Bonus morale. I don't know if that really I care that much about that. Oh my gosh, I didn't have this Valkyrie upgrade this entire time. We've been using Valkyrie so heavily. Also this. They take less damage. Holy crap. I might as well pick this up. There you go. All right, so I know it's gonna be a short video, but we have a lot of different things to do and a lot of different chapters. I'll probably do the side chapters in order, and then we'll go back to the main story. I think that's probably the plan. I need more recruits. I need to figure out our squads again. It's gonna take a while. All right, I'll see you guys next time.